For all business owners in the B2B space extending terms to your customers, did you know that invoice factoring is a $4.7 trillion market in 2026? From my perspective, with nearly 20 years in the invoice factoring service arena, here's why that matters. Back in 2022, the global factoring services market was already over 3 trillion. That alone should have told us something important. Fast forward to 2026. The factoring market is now estimated at $4.7 trillion, with projections pushing it past $6 trillion by 2031. That kind of growth doesn't happen quietly or by accident. So here's the real question. What does that mean for you? It means this. Your customers are not shocked by factoring. They're not confused by it, and they are not offended by it. In fact, many of their other vendors already use it. Most accounts payable departments are trained on how to handle notices of assignment, update remittances, and move on with business. It's procedural and routine. Here's something else most B2B business owners don't stop to consider. At some point in their growth, your customer may have factored their own receivables too. Because factoring isn't some obscure tactic, it's not a red flag or a sign of distress. Quite the contrary, it's a working capital tool, one that companies use during growth cycles, contract expansions, and periods where speed matters more than waiting. And as the market continues to expand, we're seeing new use cases emerge constantly. Faster funding cycles, better risk models, cleaner integrations with accounting systems. What used to feel like alternative finance now looks a lot like standard business infrastructure. So if there's hesitation around factoring, let me be clear, most of the resistance doesn't come from customers. It comes from inside the business owner's own perception. And in 2026, that hesitation can cost you momentum. Why do I make such a bold statement? Because cash flow today isn't just about survival. It's about having options. It's about speed, flexibility, and the ability to say yes to growth when opportunity shows up. And that's the real story behind a $4.7 trillion market headed towards $6 trillion. Leveraging the power of an invoice factoring line of credit to fuel your growth is not desperation, it's strategy.